Good morning everyone, it's Friday again and today's video is going to be about oracle reading, and I'm just going to give you some guidance on how I conduct an oracle reading either for myself or for others, and just a little bit of guidance along the way as well. And again, I always do, but I'm going to keep it quite short and simple. So the first thing I do when I'm giving out a reading is I prepare my space. And what I mean by that is, obviously I make sure that I have the time to give this reading these readings without being disturbed. So I make sure I have that time available. And to prepare my space, you can do quite a lot of things, whichever really suits you. What you want to do is call upon your angels. Now, normally what I do is I say something like, I call upon 100,000 angels and I invite you in to clean and protect my area, to oversee any blessings that I give today, and to help connect me to others that I'm giving any readings to. Please guide me to select the right card for that person for their highest good. Thank you. And then I envision or visualise myself, those I'm reading for, and my space to be engulfed in white protective healing light. I will also burn some candles. I will use my essential oils. I'll burn some lavender essential oils, and what that does is that increases the vibration within the space, within myself, and it smells absolutely beautiful. It's also beneficial to make the room quite cosy, so draw your blinds, draw your curtains, close your window, put on soft lights. You can just use candles if you need to. I've got quite dimly lit lights at the back end of my bed, so I use them and a few candles, and just make the environment and space quite cosy and warm feeling. So then I'll choose the pack that I'm working with, and this is just an example of one of my many packs. And what I'll do with the cards is I hold them in my left hand and I'll give them a tap, and I'll say, angels, I call upon you now and I ask for your assistance in clearing these cards from any fear-based negative energies. I ask for guidance and help to choose the right cards for the people or person that I'm giving the oracle reading to, for their highest good, and I give thanks. So then I begin to shuffle the cards, and you'll kind of get a feel when you want to stop. And what I do is I'll fan them out, like so. And I always choose with my left hand. That's what I'm guided to do, and I've always done the same. And so I will choose a card, and this card is a Law of Attraction. And then what I'll do is I'll sit for a few seconds and I'll read the information on the card. So this card says, relationships and activities that you once enjoyed are now changing as you become more sensitive and aware of energies. So I'll read what it says on the card, and then I'll look at the card and really just have a wee think to myself, a couple of seconds, what does this image say, what does the word say, and how does it relate to the person that I'm giving the oracle reading to. I'll also ask my angels to connect with me so that I can use any intuition as well in order to give much more detailed information, blessings and guidance. So when you look at the card, what's the immediate that you get from this card? Write it down quickly. You might not get anything at all. You know, if you're quite new to this, you might need to build up on what the card means and go into the booklet within your pack and saying exactly what that means in accordance to the booklet. If you're a bit more advanced, then you might just see the card, read the picture and ask it, you know, what is this trying to tell the person? And with your intuition, you'll get some information through as well, which you can give guidance. Now you can either do, I can do a 1 card reading, or I can do a 3 card reading. I can actually do as many card readings as I want, but the 1 card reading normally is if you've got a question, I'll pull 1 card. If you want maybe past, present and future, I'll do a 3 card reading. However, when you do ask a specific question, we don't always get the answers to the questions that we've asked when we're using the oracle cards. You can still ask, still have that intention of the question that you want answered. However, the oracle cards that mean the most to you at this moment in time will be the cards that are selected and drawn for you. So sometimes if I'm giving an oracle reading to myself or to others and they have maybe asked a direct question, the oracle can give the answers to the question, but sometimes they don't. And that's not to say that you know that it's a wrong card or it's not answering the question you've asked. It's just to say that that's exactly what the angels and your guides want you to know right now, and it's important to focus on that. Sometimes divine timing plays a good part in this, so if you're asking for a specific question to be answered, it might not be the right time for that knowledge to be given to you. So just look at the bigger picture with regards to things like your questions. It's easier to answer questions when I'm using my pendulum, but again I'll speak about that in a different video. So there's no wrong cards at all when you pick oracles. It resonates with you and it is the right card for you according to what your guides and angels want you to know. If I've ever chosen a card that doesn't feel quite right for me, if I'm giving it to myself or I'm giving a reading to someone else, then I'll simply not give that information. I'll put it back into the card, I'll reshuffle and I'll pick another card out. I always trust my gut, so if I don't feel right in my gut about the information or the card that I've pulled, I won't give it. Again as well, when anything comes through intuition, I'll always give as much as I get. So sometimes I'll give it quite quickly because you don't remember. When everything comes through, you don't remember, so it's important to give the information that comes through, even if it doesn't mean anything to you at the moment. It might be something in the past, it might be relevant just now, or it might not have happened yet. So it's important to try and keep information that you've been given, keep a wee diary of it, and you can look back on it at one point and possibly what's been told to you, which didn't mean anything at that point, might mean something to you as time goes on. So all you need to really do is trust your own guidance if you're going to be using Oracle for yourself. Pick a card that resonates with you, pack a card that resonates with you, and make sure you cleanse them. And again, you just need to say a wee prayer. You can go on Google and Google any prayers to protect your cards. Again, asking your angels to come in, visualising the cards surrounded in white light, visualising them protected by your angels and cleared and cleansed by your angels is enough. And again, there's no great magic when you're giving out an oracle. You don't need to be this amazing person, extremely gifted. If you've got a natural intuition, then it's great when working with things like Oracle and Tarot. I only use the Oracle cards. I'm not really a big lover of the Tarot, and it's not that I don't, think that they're good, but I've always been drawn to the angel side, and that's why I use the Oracle cards. So I hope I've made some sense. And if you need any help with anything to do with Oracle, you want to ask me some questions, or you want some guidance with regards to it in any way, shape or form, then just let me know and leave a wee comment or send me a private mail if you'd prefer to do that. And I'll speak to you soon. Thanks very much and have a great weekend. Bye bye.